watching TVC Breakfast. Nigeria's film industry, Nollywood, is ranked second largest in the world after Bollywood by the quantity of films produced. The special effects makeup artist is highly sought after in the country's film industry. Now, although it's merely a work of art, we want to warn that some of the visuals in this report may be disturbing. Therefore, viewers' discretion is advised.
Attention to detail and a lot of time and effort, all to depict reality. Akeem Onilogbo is creating a character for a movie scene being filmed in Lagos. 41-year-old Akeem, who is often referred to as Akeem Effects, is said to be one of the finest special effects creators in the country. He says he wanted to be an actor, but later discovered his passion for special effects. He spends most of his day transforming actors to take on specific looks for the movie roles they play.
The special effects angle is an angle that can enhance filmmaking, even throughout the world, not only in Nigeria, but we lack the professionalism and the quality. Until when I came, I can vividly say God used me to change, to have a turnaround in special effects job in Nigeria.
Despite some low-budget productions, demand for Nollywood movies continues to grow in Nigeria and beyond the country's borders. Akeem says the quality of films has improved significantly in recent years as the sector lures innovative creatives.
We can see the impact in our films now. You know, any cinema film, any box office film in Nigeria, you can see that the quality of the special effects, it's on the high level now compared to those days. So special effects has done a lot of good to Nigerian filmmakers.
He says, though, that sourcing materials for his work can be challenging.
The ability for me to be able to improvise has helped me a lot before, now that I used to get materials or import material. So it's even a problem that the industry is facing now. So getting the material, because we don't have them rampant, the shops.
Insurgencies, crime and terrorism-themed projects bring out the best out of his gory creations. Akeem also provides services for props and costume design in productions and also mentors upcoming artists.
Well, joining me now is the visual effects supervisor, Tishe Creations, Oluwatishe Oluwajuwon. Thank you for joining us on TVC Breakfast.
Thank you for having me.
All right, now let's get straight to it now. You're a special effects makeup artist, right?
No, I'm actually a visual effects supervisor.
Visual effects supervisor.
Yes.
So what impact does this bring to the table when it comes to movies? How does this aid telling stories?
Visual effects supervisor actually makes sure everything about visual effect works fine, both the special effects and the visual effects. Visual effects is the one you do on your computer.
All right.
So the special effects is the one you do on set. And luckily enough, Akeem is a very good friend of mine. We've worked over the years. We rub minds together. We're even working on something right now. Do you understand? So what I actually do is to oversee how everything would work fine, because you need special effects and visual effects in a movie.
Tell us your experience so far in the industry, how it has been.
Well, it's been rough, you know, Nigeria, that's where we are, and we're just trying to make that impact. We don't do more of it over here in the country.
Why is that?
Maybe some people think we're not capable enough, or maybe we're not there yet, because this stuff, you know, it involves a whole lot in terms of materials and things that you need to work with.
Is it difficult to source for materials in Nigeria? Is
that what the challenge is? Not really difficult, but expensive. You understand? And, you know, people watch their budget when they are doing movies.
And so movie producers cannot afford you guys because of the cost?
They try. They are trying, and we are trying to even cut down costs too. But compared to what they do outside the country, internationally, you know, for you to do special effects and visual effects outside the country, you need a lot of on-set materials like ropes and all that, aside from the big green screen room and all that. You understand? So here we just manage what we have, what we can do, and what we have to work with.
But working with the green screen is what we see a lot of people do most of the time.
Yeah, it's not that extensive. It's not that much. Like working with real green screen for movies, you need a very big green screen studio. And sometimes you need a mocap. Mocap is what you pin on your body while you do whatever you do. Your computer generated graphics does the same thing. We have that, but very few here in the country. Those things are very, very expensive to get.
So now, are you saying that the future of visual effect in Nigeria is bleak?
No. What I'm saying is it's coming up. In fact, we've come a very long way. You know, we have our ways. We're trying things, you know, and it's working. For example, the mocap I just said, sometimes you can even use this game console, Xbox. It's not very, very effective, but you can use it to do your mocap.
So there are ways you can improvise.
That is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So there are ways you can improvise with it and all that, you know. And with the help of special effects on set, you know, it makes work easier.
So far, with all of
effects.
this that you have said, how profitable is the business?
It's profitable. That's what I do for a living, actually, among other things, but majorly that's what I do.
So how would you rate the Nollywood industry with the use of special effects? Will that take the industry to the next level, or what do you envisage? Yeah,
it will. Because what I tell people now is, aside from the fact that people want to go and see a movie because they want to be entertained, youth likes action, VFX and all that. This is what they love to see and all that. And I think producers are seeing that now, and they are, you know, trying. I see stuff on trailers now, and I'm like, wow, this is cool and all that. You know, people are coming up, people are trying things, even things that I was like, okay, wow, who did this? This is nice and stuff. So
we've seen some, you know, effects here and there, a few effects on some Nigerian movies, which is quite interesting comparative to what it used to be. But talk to us, when you're talking about effects like an explosion or an accident or things like that, the way you interpret it, is it based on discretion or it is what the script really says?
I would say both.
Okay.
Like
so to what extent is the script and to what extent is your discretion?
Most times the script will just guide you and let you know, okay, what and what is expected of you. Now you need that, you now need your creativity and reference to, you know, interpret what the script says. With that, so you can have free hands to, you know, do it the way it should be done and all that.
When it comes to getting this effect done, what are the tools you need for visual effects? Because that is the one you do on the computers, right?
Yes.
Yeah, fine. So how do you get it? Is it software or is it?
Yes, it's softwares. We have 3D softwares. We have composition softwares. We actually use a lot of softwares, a whole lot of. Sometimes you even use still graphic softwares, but because it's a process. You move from one process to another, majorly from 3D to composition. 3D softwares, we have 3D Max, we have Houdini, we have some people use Cinema 4D.
Yeah, we have all that in Nigeria.
Yeah, you can get it. You can buy online.
Okay.
You can buy online. You license it online and all that, and you use to do what you want to
now,
do.
how long does it take to actualize an effect that you want to do, like an explosion or a car accident or something?
Well, it depends.
Okay.
Even now, we even have stock footages online if you know what you're doing.
Okay.
So that there are some of these things are already done and they sell online, even aside from the fact that sometimes you need to use the software to create your own. Sometimes when you see it's something that you can, you know, work with, you can play around with for speed purpose, you just go online and buy some of these things, then you use, and that would even take less time for you and all that.
Now, make us understand the difference between special effects and visual effects.
Okay, special effect is the one you do on set. Okay. Like, for example, if you want to shoot someone in the head and you want blood splash and all that, you can do, you should do special effects and visual effects. Now, special effects would come with a cap, come with probably some stuffs in a nylon bag, like stuffs, content of the brain and all that, then a banger, then you put it together, then you put a cap. Then when the explosion happens, the cap tears and you have little of those brain stuff. Now, it's not complete without visual effects. Visual effects will come in, adding more blood, then adding some other things that should be involved. You understand? So
making it look real.
More real and all that. You understand? So it's sometimes even adding more brain substance and all that, more other things that might just make it look more real.
Okay.
And all that. So
All right, Oluwatishe, Oluwajuwon, thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you very much.
Right.